Even though Europe is the second smallest continent in the entire world, the population is a staggering 746 million people, and some of the richest people live there. Europe is known for its elegance and splendor, from their award-winning fashion shows, beautiful art galleries, and some of the most impactful designers out there. It's no surprise that Europe is home to some of the richest billionaires in the world. Before we start the list, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell. That way, you'll be the first to see our next luxury video. Now, on to the countdown. Number 10. SUSANNE KLATTEN, $27.7 billion. Susanne is the daughter of Johanna and Herbert Quandt. She's the richest woman in all of Germany right now and 65th overall in the world, according to Bloomberg. Right now, she owns about 21% of the shares in BMW and is the sole owner as well as the chairwoman of Altena AG, which is the chemical company that's headquartered in the city of Wesel. She currently sits on Altena's supervising board and is responsible for helping Altena reach the top 30 on the German DAX list. Number 9. ALEXEI Mordashov, $29.1 billion. Next on our list is ALEXEI Mordashov, the chairman of Severstal. This is a Russian company that is mostly focused on steel and mining and is the biggest steel company in all of Russia. ALEXEI is the major owner and currently controls the production of the many industrial facilities in not just Russia, but also Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Italy, and France as well. Number 8. Len Blavatnik, $32 billion. Len Blavatnik is the founder and head of Access Industries, a multinational group that was founded in 1986. Blavatnik is the chairman, and the company focuses on 4 areas: chemical and natural resources, venture capital, media and telecommunications, and real estate. They're an investing group that is invested in lots of places in Israel, Latin America, and the US. Blavatnik is a Ukrainian man born in Odessa when the Soviet Union was in power, but since moved to the UK, where he became the wealthiest man in the UK. Number 7. Giovanni Ferrero, $35.1 billion. Giovanni Ferrero is the head of Ferrero S.p.A., which is responsible for the Ferrero candies you've heard of and probably enjoyed from time to time. He assumed this position after his brother Pietro Ferrero Jr. died in 2011, and Giovanni is currently known for being the richest guy in all of Italy. Giovanni was the joint CEO of Ferrero S.p.A. with his brother before Pietro passed away in 2011. Shortly after, Giovanni became the sole owner and held the position for 2 years before he hired another man by the name of Lapo Civelletti to handle the business affairs of the company and assumed the role as acting owner. While he isn't directly running the company anymore, his stake in the company makes him an incredibly rich man and the richest in all of Italy. Number 6. Dieter Schwarz, $36.9 billion. Schwarz is the head of the Schwarz Group, which is a multinational grocery store chain that works under the Kaufland and Lidl brands. While they do work mostly with private label branding, they also make their own items as well. Dieter is the owner and current head of the group, which is responsible for bringing this popular grocery store chain to other parts of Germany and places outside of Germany as well. He's considered the 61st richest person in the world and also supports the Dieter Schwarz Foundation, which is a charity that helps support daycare facilities along with the education for children, as well as projects in science and research. Number 5. BEATE HEISTER and KARL Albrecht Jr., $39.2 billion. Number 5 on our list is actually 2 people, and for good reason. This brother-sister team is the founder of Aldi, the super popular grocery store chain in Germany and other parts of the world too, including America. The store is best known for offering cheaper alternatives to traditional grocery store chains. Together, both of them are considered some of the richest billionaires, and they sit on the advisory board for Aldi. Little is known about Heister because she's incredibly reclusive. As for Albrecht Jr., he used to work at Aldi Süd, but resigned due to cancer. Together, both of them control the trust called Zeitman Stiftung. Separately, they do rank lower, but together, they are some of the richest billionaires in the world. Number 4. François Pinault, $42.3 billion. François Pinault is known for 2 companies, Kering and Groupe Artemis. Kering is a luxury goods store in France, and while they started in timber trading, they soon moved to retail options. Kering works to offer creative design direction for various brands, adding a stylistic flair to these luxury goods. In 2003, he passed management to his son, who is passionate about contemporary art and direction. One interesting thing about Pinault is he loves contemporary art and loves to collect many contemporary pieces. His current art collection includes a contemporary art museum that he helped develop in Boulogne-Billancourt Bettencourt, a suburb in Paris, along with a contemporary art museum in Bourse de Commerce, an area in the center of Paris. The collection shows many of the latest PINAULT collection pieces, and it opened recently in May of 2021. His collection included over 5,000 different paintings as of 2019, but this may have grown. Number 3. Francois Bettencourt MEYERS, $74 billion. Staying in France, our next billionaire is Francoise Bettencourt MEYERS, who is a French businesswoman. In fact, she is the chairwoman of L'Oréal, a super popular hair product and cosmetics company. She's the richest woman in the entire world currently, and is an only child. Her mother's passing in 2017 actually tripled Francoise's assets. She currently has 2 children, Jean-Victor and Nicolas. Her family is known for controversy, since her grandfather, L'Oréal's founder Eugene Schwelle, was actually tried for collaboration with the Nazis. While she is not an acting chairwoman right now, Bettencourt MEYERS still has a 33% stake in the company. Bettencourt MEYERS is also known for her philanthropy as well. Back in 2019, the Notre Dame Cathedral caught fire. Bettencourt MEYERS pledged $226 million to help repair the structure. She's a dedicated philanthropist, and her contribution has helped the cathedral get repaired despite COVID. Number 2. AMANCIO Ortega, $77 billion. The next billionaire on our list is Amancio Ortega, the founder of Zara and Bershka. Zara is a Spanish retailer that is known for fast and sleek designer fashions, with over 2,700 stores currently operating. They sell everything from clothes to shoes to even perfumes and beauty. Bershka is a retailer that sells high-end products all over the world. Ortega is also the founder of Inditex Fashion Group, which is the group that oversees both Zara and Bershka clothing chains. He's currently the 27th wealthiest person in the world, and even surpassed Bill Gates when Inditex's stock hit a peak. Ortega is also the chairman of Ponte Gadea and has many real estate assets too, including the Southeast Financial Center and the Howout building located in Manhattan. In 2019, he managed to finish a deal for a hotel in downtown Chicago and is currently working on business purchases in Washington and also Seattle as well. However, it's been reported that due to the pandemic, Ortega lost about $10 billion. This still makes him one of the wealthiest in the world though, despite those losses. Before we move on to the number 1, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and click the bell. That way, you'll be the first to see our next luxury video. Number 1. Bernard Arnault, $150 billion. Most of us may recognize this name because of the popular fashion brand that he's the head of. Arnault is the CEO and chairman of LVMH, which stands for Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton, a very popular fashion brand that many of us know and love. This came about through the merging of Louis Vuitton, the fashion label, with the champagne brand Moet and Chandon. Both of these companies have a rich history that actually spans a couple hundred years. LVMH is considered the most economically valuable company in all of Europe, and this company alone also controls over 75 different well-known brands. Some of them include Christian Dior, Givenchy, Fenty, Celine, and even Bulgari. There are 6 branches in the company in total, with the oldest being Chateau d'Yquem, which has origins that go all the way back to 1593. Arnault's always had the idea to work with luxury brands, and through working with the CEOs of both Moet and Chandon, he's created LVMH. This merging has also helped spur other brands to follow the same paths, which created Kering and Richemont as luxury brand merged companies. Arnault is considered the richest man in Europe and currently stands as the 3rd richest person in the world. Currently, he sits as the head and also is on the board of advisors for not just LVMH, but also the 1MDB fund. He's also made other noteworthy investments too, including investing in popular companies such as Netflix and Colony Capital, and he even bought Princess Yachts. His art collection is also staggering too, with works from Picasso, Henry Moore, and even Andy Warhol. He established LVMH as an art patron in France and has also offered up a fashion design school for not just students in France, but all over the world. The prize is bringing the winner's design to life and a year's worth of mentoring from LVMH. Click the video on the screen to see another luxury video.